Hello and happy December. I wanted to read a book for you that is one of my favorite Christmas stories. And the book is called One Wintry Night. Now this is kind of a long book, so I was thinking I would read one chapter at a time and you could come back and listen to the next chapter each time I was finished with the first chapter. Okay? Let's try it. One Wintry Night by Ruth Bell Graham. There's a lot of things I like about this book, and one of them is how beautiful the pictures are. This is a picture that's in the front of the book. Can you see it? It's very nice. It reminds me of a beautiful snowy night. And that's actually when this story happens, is in a wintry, snowy night. By the way, the illustrations are by Richard Jesse Watson. He made some beautiful illustrations in this book. All right, Caught in the Storm. The boy hunkered down and yanked his cap further over his ears as the wind rose to a roar across the ridge. Low, dark clouds moving down from the north were bringing darkness early. A snowflake touched his cheek. The boy was mountain tough, but his grandpa had warned him against taking a long hike on such a cold day. Still, the boy had the urge. He loved the mountains, especially the Seven Sisters. They were home to him. He lost track of how many times he'd hiked them. Grandpa used to climb with him, only Grandpa's heart wasn't up to it now. Another gust of wind caught the boy off balance. Grabbing a tree for support, he lit the old possum lantern against the oncoming darkness. Then, in its flickering yellow glow, he noticed the leaves of the laurel were curled up tight, like pencils in the bitter cold. Again, the roar of the wind rose in the bare branches above him. The boy wasn't scared, but for the first time he wondered if he could make it home. He wasn't only mountain tough, he was mountain smart. He figured he was well past Big Piney now. Then he remembered the cove. The one his great-grandpa had settled. It couldn't be far. On the south side of the ridge, between Big Piney and Stompy Knob. You see that little picture there too? Okay. Other folks had bought the property from the Mountain family some time ago. His grandpa used to tell stories of how he had helped build the place for them, fetching rocks from the mountain stream beds and even from old still furnaces and for the chimneys and the walls. If the boy could make it down there, they'd let him in. Inside the log frame house, the woman heard the dogs bark. Not a friendly bark, but mean and fierce. She turned on the outside lights, peering through the little window by the front door. They were quiet now, but something was going on out there. The wind sounded like a freight train coming over the ridge, and the snowflakes were blowing sideways instead of falling straight down. Then she saw them, the two big dogs with a boy walking between. Like he'd known them before. The woman opened the door. "I'm Zeb Morris," the boy yelled breathlessly as he ran toward the lighted entrance. "My grandpa, he helped build this," and before he could finish the sentence, the boy stumbled. And the woman caught him and helped him inside. That's where the story begins. We'll hear more tomorrow. Thanks for listening.